Yo, what's good, people? Welcome back to the
Sadly Relatable podcast.
We back, baby! Yay! I'm not sitting here.
Why are we both wearing black?
Because look at us.
We're mourning the death of Abe's ingrown toenail. He had it removed.
How do you know I got ingrown toenail?
Do you?
No.
Hi guys, welcome back. First of all, before anything, I want to say thank you to
It's the same thing every time.
to everyone. I just deeped it, yeah. We just get a set amount of viewers. Yeah, it's quite loud, isn't it? We get a set amount of viewers every episode. Even if our video doesn't do well, there's always that 4,000 or 5,000 people
that are on job.
But you know what? I might just say thank you to like the around 800 people that actually like the video.
Yeah. Well, thank you to everyone that watches.
I don't get it. If you're coming back, why are you not liking it?
Why are you getting... Look, you don't be picky. She's like, if you're coming back, why are you not liking it?
But I mean, like,
no, don't watch the video if you're not going to press the like button.
Well, I don't mean that, by the way. I mean, you like what you want to like, but I think it would help us out a lot if you did like and
shared and all of that good stuff. But we appreciate
sent me money to my bank
nevertheless.
Why are you wearing black?
What kind of I like black.
I don't know. I think it looks weird that we're both wearing black.
No, I think it looks good. We look like we're matching. Like we came prepared.
Okay, so
Anyway, episode 27, guys. We here, we live, we fresh.
How's life?
Yeah, it's alright. I feel like this is our actual catch-up time.
Yeah, we haven't really spoke much. We're just kind of speaking about life. So what's
life's alright. Life's alright.
We filmed last episode at ours. Sorry, mine. And I'm joking. And it just didn't look any different.
I know. I'm kind of gassed that it looks very, very similar.
I was thinking that it was easier for us to film here, so I'm willing to come every week if you pay my petrol and extra £50.
We'll sort something out because I'm not gonna lie to you. Whoa, what the hell was this? You're getting paid to come and film now every 2 weeks or every week. No, I'm not gonna lie to you. It was a stress going to yours. Like it was fun, but I had to take so much equipment, set up so much.
Guys, like this video so we can afford to buy the same equipment and leave it at my house.
No, like this video so we can afford to pay for Nishra's petrol down to Cambridge every day.
No, not just petrol, my time as well.
No, what?
Okay.
Well, pay for my time then. I should be getting paid for editing, for shooting, for all of that stuff.
If you come every week, I'll pay you for
pay
your
me
time.
to edit. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Shut up. So, yeah.
I've noticed as well, you asked how I was doing. I'm doing good, thank you very much. I hope you're doing good. I noticed this thing that I do when I'm on my own.
I look ugly.
Oh, I thought you said, do you look ugly?
No.
I was about to be really nice, but like, no, what the hell? And you were just cussing me out in the middle of it, you snake.
Is that what you went?
Yeah.
Go on.
Yeah, so I'll be sitting down, whether I'm like in public or anywhere, or like just even when sometimes I'm driving, I look at people walking past, and I have a moment where I just stare at people and I think, like, what the heck? Like, this is really weird. With your life. Yeah, not just that. Like, we all have individual faces and features. Like, even if someone is like pretty, if you look at them long enough, they become weird.
I don't know about weird, but what I say is, you know how like being pretty, yeah? It's literally enough. It's not. People act like it's an accomplishment, but it's not. You've done nothing.
Yeah, well, some people have done something.
No, but I'm talking about people who are naturally pretty.
Yeah.
Like, why? It's not an accomplishment. You literally done nothing to achieve that.
Yeah, true.
Do you know what I mean? And also, you know how the norm for us is to have 5 fingers on each hand? Like, to us, it's just normal. Imagine if the norm was to have a stub and then someone came out with 5 fingers.
We'd all be like, ugh! What the hell is this? News reports, baby born with 5 fingers.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Look.
Yeah, it'd be weird.
So strange.
Oh,
but
that's so
carry
true.
on what you were saying.
Yeah, so I do this thing where I just stare at people and I start to kind of give myself a panic attack. I'm like, this is kind of weird. Like, that person lives their own life, and in their head, they're the main character.
Hey, Jinx, padlock, here's the key. You have to wait for me to put it out now. No. We'll film next week.
Relax.
Okay.
So yeah, I just look at them and I think, what? Like, I start to build in my head, like, what are they doing? Like, you'll see one guy walk in, you don't know what's going on.
You got a hair on your lip, sorry.
Take it then. Thank you. And you don't know what he's been through in his life. You don't know what's going on.
What he's depressed about, what he doesn't know, what his deepest, darkest secrets are, what the little nasty does.
I was watching a podcast and they said, if you could have the power that whenever you touch someone, you know all their dirtiest secrets, like all their like most messed up stuff they've done. They could be like someone who's kidnapped someone that's killed people. Would you want to know?
No. I
wouldn't want to know either.
I would be traumatized. Imagine you're about to get married and you're doing things halal, you touch them for the first time.
And then, like, that's so Raven at your wedding.
Yeah.
And you come back.
No, I wouldn't want to know. Who would want to know? You got to be pretty. Actually, you know what? You do have to be psychotic, but the amount of people you can blackmail.
Yeah, look at you. That's the first thing you think of. Yeah, but at the same time, I don't know.
Would you do it?
No, I wouldn't want to.
Would you guys do it?
I don't know.
I don't think anyone would do it.
There's a nice. Like, it's nice to not know these things.
Yeah, obviously.
Because so many people have, like, dark secrets or things that they want to keep away from the whole world.
Think about everyone, even the people that are watching this right now, me and you, we've all got one secret.
That we would want no one to ever know.
But you know what's mad? On the day of judgment, your whole life is going to be played in front of everyone.
Well, unless you...
I think if you repent, it doesn't. But imagine if it wasn't that. Imagine if everything you've done...
But you know what? I wouldn't feel that bad. Because I know there's people that have got, like, so many worse feelings.
But... Is that not weird?
Yeah, that is.
But I wonder what yours is.
No, you don't want to know. No, I'm joking. But yeah, anyway, so I get into this like phase where I just zone out and I imagine like little life stories for them and like it's just weird.
What are they stressing about? Who they're in love
or
with?
Or like what they come back from? What's on their mind? And they're thinking, I've got to get this done. I've got to get that done.
And you know how people? I was on the tube earlier and I was just looking at people and I was thinking, what is going on with your life?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking
about.
What
do you do? Where are you going? Who do you love?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? When are you gonna die?
It's so weird.
Now. I'm joking.
Dead.
Okay, and also, you know when you're driving and you like kind of zone out for a bit, and then like after 5 minutes you're like, how am I not dead?
Do you know what? I've done that so many times. Where you go into automatic and I'll be daydreaming. Like, next thing you know, I'm at the location. I'm like, damn.
Cruise control. That's what I think. You know,
it's a bit scary.
That is very scary.
Do you think people go in cruise control in life in general? Like there's some people that just accept where they are and they just live every day and repeat.
No, but you know what? It's funny that you said that because I was speaking to one of my friends. I'm not going to say who she is, but I was speaking to one of my friends and I was talking about like my plans for life and like what I want to do and stuff. And she was like, oh yeah, because like, she was like, oh, that makes sense because you plan on making like a certain amount of money. And I was like, don't you? Like, I was thinking to myself, doesn't everyone hope to be rich?
No, some people just...
Listen to this. In my head, I think everyone has a plan to make it somehow.
Yeah.
Where I'm not saying just be famous or no.
You mean like have enough money to do certain things, yeah.
And she was like, oh no, I just plan to be a teacher and just live on basic wage.
Yeah.
I was like to her,
no, that's a thing, Nisrin. I found it weird as well when I first realised that like there's people that just want to like live. They don't really care. They're not bothered about money, about this. They just want to get a job, live, have a family, and I think that's perfectly fine. That's probably
perfectly fine.
No, do you know why that's good? Yeah, let me explain.
Stop sugarcoating things. I'm sorry, you were not brought on this earth to work a 9 to 5.
No, but listen, they probably have less stress because we're here trying to make it. We can't get there. We're like, they're just like, I've just accepted my situation and I'm happy.
I know, but I get that.
It's called being content.
No, I get that, but. Yeah, I get that, but
you're starting to realise we're losing out because only a percentage of us actually make it, and then we're here watching them like, I wish it was me.
No, you know what? Alhamdulillah, because not gonna lie, we could be in a much different position. We could be getting 20 views per episode on our podcast.
Yeah,
so
alhamdulillah.
Realistically, there was a time where we would pray for the stuff we've got now.
Yeah,
if you think about it. But what I'm saying is, even if you don't want to be rich, do you not have like dreams to be able to have enough money to go on holiday and relax? Like, you're telling me there's people out there that want to work a 9 to 5 and just have weekends off to live their life?
Yeah.
No.
No, there is.
Why? Please.
That's just the way it is. I don't know. Although sometimes I think to myself, I don't know, it's a bit crappy as well. When you're actually in a 9 to 5 and you realise this is dead. Like, the only thing you look forward to is weekends or like certain things in the future that you've got planned.
No.
But that's as an average person. The only thing that's keeping you going is you either have something you want to plan or you have something planned in the future, like an event.
Yeah, if you were just living life with nothing to look forward to.
Yeah. Imagine if our humans couldn't like comprehend the future. Our
brains.
Yeah, no, us humans, I meant. Couldn't comprehend, like we couldn't make future plans. We only had to live for each day. That'd be so dead.
I think that would be very boring.
That'd be so... You wake up, you can't think of like anything. You can only think of today.
What's your biggest... I say we do something in this episode today where we say what we want to... Something we really want to accomplish by the end of next year.
Do you know what's weird? Wallah, I was thinking I was going to ask you that this episode, and then you ended up doing it anyway.
Listen, so we do that, and then we come back to this episode at the end of this year. When's the end of this year? I'm not good with my months. Do you know that I'm not good with my months?
Yeah, we did this, mate. We did this.
Okay, how many more months till the end of the year?
You're asking the wrong person, mate. No, I put under pressure. I can do it. You ready?
No, don't do it. Come on, don't even embarrass me. I'm getting my calculator out.
No, I'll do it. Let me do it.
I said calculator. Ow!
No, it is.
No,
There's
it's fine.
6 more months.
Yes, you're right.
Yes. Why am I here even trying to think about
6
it?
more months. Okay, in 6 months' time, what do you want to accomplish in 6 months' time? You say yours, I'm going to say mine. And do you know what, yeah? You lot comment down below yours so that in 6 months, when we come back to this episode, we can all come back to it ourselves. Do you get it?
Yeah.
So you lot can come back and look at your comments. We'll come back. What do you want to accomplish? I haven't thought about mine, by the way.
Mine are all going to be like a bit, not superficial, but... Alright, by the end of the year, 6 months, I think for me, I'm looking more career-wise. So I'm thinking a certain amount of followers, a certain amount of subscribers on this channel, a certain amount of... Do you know what I mean? Like,
a certain amount of money saved.
A certain amount of money saved. Like that. Not like...
What's your number saved that you want by the end of 6 months? Don't say it, but say it to me.
Don't say it, but say
Don't
it to you.
say it to them, but I mean, say it to me.
By the end of this year?
Yeah.
6 months?
Yeah, just do that and then say it and then you can mute it.
Wait,
so they don't see it. You can do that easy, inshallah.
Yeah, inshallah. Hopefully.
You can do that.
They don't know that I just said £5.55.
It's so funny because you could easily have said like 100k or little do
I
they know
wish.
$2.5 grand. No, I'm joking. Yeah, no, I get that. So is there any
what about
like
follower wise? Do you think in 6 months we can get to 15k followers?
I was gonna say 15k is pretty reasonable. We can. 6
Inshallah.
months time, we're gonna have over 15k subscribers, inshallah, on this channel. We're gonna be more active with our socials. I think Instagram. I mean, TikTok. I'd like to be on about 300k, which I think is doable.
Yeah. I'm kind of messed up. You're nearly there, and I was thinking in my head, I was like, 500k. I don't know why. What gave me that confidence? Like my TikTok, they're hiding me on TikTok.
But you're just stupid and you don't post.
No, I post.
Shut up.
People even comment like, I haven't seen you on my For You page because TikTok's been pulling me down.
No, if you post every single day, then you will get where you want to be.
Yeah,
but you don't want it as hard.
Things.
You're sleeping. There's
no,
people
I'm not
out
sleeping.
there
I'm
working, and there's some people sleeping.
No, I'm working. That's what I'm doing.
Work harder.
Yeah, I need to be honest.
We're all just here like... But yeah, so that's my thing.
What about you?
And also, I think I would like to be... I think that's it, really. Also, I want to have worked on my mental health. Another thing I want to say is, I think I have ADHD.
You think you have? Why? What did you look into? It was a TikTok, innit?
No. It was a TikTok, but a TikTok... Basically, I have this thing, and I've had it for my whole life, and I've always found it very difficult to do things, and I've always like, what is wrong with me? Like, I was like, have I got evil eye or something? But the smallest thing is overwhelming for me. Yeah. So, like, when I go to take Instagram photos, I find it so difficult to the point where I like run away from it.
Instagram photos.
Wallah, I find it so hard. I swear, I get sad. I like wallah. You don't.
Is that nothing to do with personality disorder?
Overwhelming. I thought it was to do with personality disorder, but then I realized, why would it have anything to do with my personality disorder? But there's a few other things about ADHD symptoms that I looked into, and it's just me as a whole. Yeah. So I was thinking, if I do have it, I would like to get diagnosed. Just because I don't mind living life how I've been living my whole life, but if there's any sort of medication that can make my life a little bit easier.
Are you like on taking meds like that?
Not like every day, but let's say there's some medication maybe you take like a day before you have to do something, or do you know what I mean?
Can, like,
if there's anything that can help me, I really would like to take it because life is difficult.
There must be something.
But I don't know if I have ADHD.
Do you get distracted a lot?
I get distracted. You know, tanning. I've never been able to lay there and tan. Ever.
Oh, like on holiday and that?
Never. I see like my friends doing it. I'm like, well, I get bored. I'm just like, start playing in the sand, making sand casts. I can't do it. I just get hot and I'm just like, how do you just sit here and do nothing?
You have to be doing something basically.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I don't know. Sometimes I think I have it just because I'm very like, especially around when I'm with my friends, like I feel like I'm not a normal human, if that makes sense. I'm the one that's very active and hyper and like and always being weird and making noise, and I think to myself, everyone else is just sitting there relaxed. Yeah, like sometimes I watch myself and I'm like watching myself from the distance. I'm like, hey, you shut up, man. Do you know what I mean?
Like, don't look at me.
Yeah, like I'm too like in everyone's faces.
Don't ever
like, woo, woo, woo.
feel like you need to water yourself
No,
down.
I don't, because I'm with my friends. But sometimes I do see myself doing it, and I think to myself,
don't worry.
Like, is there something wrong with me?
No, I don't think. And you know what? Everyone's a bit weird if you think about it. You think mature people sit in their own time and do things maturely. And
do you know
what I mean?
Sometimes, yeah. Wallah, sometimes on my own, I'm actually such a weirdo.
I'm weird.
Like, I'm in my room, I just like,
yeah, what
I mean?
same.
I just make a weird noise on my ones.
Sometimes I'll do stuff and I'll go like this. I'll be like, what the hell?
Yeah.
I do weird. I look in the mirror sometimes and I speak to myself.
Oh yeah, I've done that where like you stay yourself down, you're like, you get really close, and then it almost becomes scary. Wallah, like I've stared at myself in the mirror to the point where I'm like, that's not me, that's someone else.
Don't you think it's weird how we've never actually seen... Wait, this is going to freak me out now.
No, don't stress me out, please.
You see how I'm looking at your face?
Yeah.
You've never seen your face.
No,
You've
I
only
know.
ever seen it in a photo or reflection.
I know, that's initially...
You've never... I can see my cheeks.
Yeah, that's so weird. I can see my nose right there, but I've never seen it. And also, like...
And how... You're so lucky you get to look at me.
Oh, relax, man. No, I think what's mad is we don't get to see... You don't get to see yourself how others do. Like, for example, you know how you just turned your head and smiled?
Yeah,
You would never get to see that angle. Maybe on a video.
I'll
but
probably
it's not
kill
the same.
myself if I see that angle.
It looks nice.
No,
I think they're the features that make people pretty. I know we see like pictures and like perfect, but them little things of when you see someone in an act of like smiling or like turning around or doing these things, that's like makes you as a whole.
I think I've gained weight. Do you think I've gained weight? Just be honest.
Just bunch here. No, I'm joking.
No, you're not, because I
I'm
saw it the
joking.
other day.
Wallah, I'm joking.
No, you're not, Ayub. Don't lie.
I'm
It is
joking.
coming out a little bit, innit?
No, it's fine, man. Wallah.
I've gained so much weight. You know
never
why?
used to be able to as well.
Should I tell you why?
Go on in.
You know how we live our rooms are on the third floor in this house. I wouldn't go to the
Too
kitchen.
lazy.
I couldn't be bothered. Now the kitchen is right next to my room.
Yeah.
And Ayub, wallah, I'm not lying. The other day I got up at like 7 a.m. to use the toilet. And I got this flashback of me going into the kitchen to get crisps, and I was laying half asleep in my bed eating crisps, and I got a flashback of it. I thought it was a dream. Then I moved my covers and I seen the packet of crisps.
In your sleep?
Wallah.
That's live, though. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's quite sick.
Abe, I was just like eating these hula hoops in my bed.
But I'm not gonna lie to you, that's one of the best moments. I know it sounds a bit like messed up, yeah, but sometimes when I wake up in the morning and say I have like a packet of something left, I know in my head I'm like, this is dirty. Like, I should probably get up and I should probably go have breakfast, eat something healthy. But I'm like, I know that when you've just woken up, it slaps. Like,
especially,
it's so
you know what
nice.
I'm thinking of? Wait, don't say it, yeah?
Okay.
What is the best thing to have next to your bed? I'm gonna name something, right? And I want to see. What's the best thing you've had next to your bed that you've eaten in the morning one day? Wait.
I don't think it's gonna be the same thing.
No, I think it is.
Right,
1, 2, 3.
Chocolate.
Cheetos. Oh!
Cheetos slap as well. Cheetos slap. Because you're like, your brain is like, your tongue's been sitting in your mouth for however many hours, tasting nothing. Then you just slap a hot Cheeto on there. It's like.
Okay, listen to this. I have a question, right? You know how people have bad breath?
Yeah.
Right?
I feel like we've been jumping all over the place.
We have, but I don't care because it's interesting. You know how people have bad breath,
Yeah.
right? You know, like, do you have... Let's say I've got my mouth shut, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm breathing through my nose. Is the air in my nose bad as well?
I was thinking that because sometimes we close our mouths so that
When you're around
say we're showing something on the phone, I'll start breathing through my nose because obviously just in case. But then what if that's just as
Can
bad?
I smell? Oh, you smell mine as well, yeah?
Okay.
I can't smell, wait.
It's like very close, you're just sniffing my nose
go.
air.
No, it doesn't.
Right,
It's
go.
a bit hot, but it
Okay.
doesn't... Okay, right, go.
No, I'm joking. I can kind of smell chewing gum.
Yes, you got chewing
So
gum.
maybe it does.
That's weird.
Also, why don't we smell it? That'd be so dirt.
But
Imagine you
you
got
know how
bad
you
breath
get-
and every
wait.
time you breathe out your nose, you're like...
No, you know how you go like this? Just go.
Oh yeah, true.
Sorry,
Have you seen that TikTok?
Bloody hell, okay, let's relax.
Yeah,
Be
I'm
like-
not going to. You know what's funny? I suggested we have like a Red Bull something before this episode. Imagine
don't
if we
need
did.
it. Okay.
We would be all over the place.
Okay.
Sorry guys,
So-
we're a bit excited. We haven't seen each other in a while, so
Yeah,
we're
we
just
haven't
like
seen each other in
going
like a
off.
week.
Have you seen the TikTok where like they say you can't talk whilst breathing through your nose? So breathing through your nose and trying to talk. Try.
Hello.
You're not even close. You're literally going.
Okay.
Try. Go full out. You're
I
you're
don't
holding
know
it
what
back.
to say to you.
No, it's
I
like
can't
this.
do it.
My name is.
I can't. You can't do it.
How
Can
are
you?
you doing? Can't do it. Sounds like someone's put you in reverse.
Yeah. Can you talk with your mouth shut?
Yeah. Nah, I feel like I can. Wait.
No,
that's dead.
Wait, is it with your mouth shut? No,
Yeah.
it's talk about moving your lips.
No, it's talk.
Hey,
no,
okay.
it's talk with your mouth closed.
Yeah, okay.
Nearly.
My name's Nisrin.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay, now let's talk about mouth. Hi, you alright? I'm really sad today because I...
Guys, welcome back to Podcast.
Let's do the intro.
Right, we'll do the intro.
Let's do the intro, okay.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Yo, what's good? You have to do it. You have to focus.
Okay.
Ready? Wait. Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to the Sadly Real Podcast. Oh, how's it going? That's not even it. That's not even it. Is
Yeah,
that
it
it?
is.
Oh, I say welcome back to the. And then,
Yeah, okay,
So,
okay.
1, 2, 3. Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to the.
Sadly Real Podcast.
Yeah.
Let's try it, but you need to not cover it with your mouth.
Okay,
because
so
then they can't see that you're actually
Let
straight.
me put it here. Ready? I just realised they were just watching. I
Yeah.
couldn't do it. 1, 2, 3. Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to the.
Sadly Real Podcast.
Yay!
Episode 27. I can't leave it here.
Your like flubbers moving.
What the hell?
I'm sorry.
Okay, there's this theory on TikTok that gay men, you know how their voices are kind of like feminine, that's a real man's voice, and really it's masculine men or straight men that put on a deep voice on purpose.
Is it a theory or is it a scientific fact?
He like basically explained it how like when a gay man talks, his Adam apple doesn't move as much, but then when a straight man talks, his Adam apple's bare high, and like it's like unnatural apparently for it to move so much. Talk.
Hello.
Oh, yours doesn't.
Is that a joke? Is that the joke?
No. Oh no, it does move
Oh, okay.
now.
I was gonna say. Don't stare at it, please. I'm insecure. No, I'm joking. Don't focus on someone's. Stop looking at it. That is so.
Is that not scary, Ayo?
Stop looking at it. I don't know. You don't have one, so
Hello.
I can't see.
Is that not weird? Just to think you've got something.
Stop.
That's scary.
I feel better insecure that you're doing that.
Every man has it.
Okay, but you're looking at me like you just
Can I
found out
touch
that I
it?
kill people. Hello.
That's butters. Stuff for lads, Allah's creation. But do you not think that's scary?
No. Also, that theory, I don't know. What? So we're saying that we're all forcing it?
Apparently.
They would say that, wouldn't they? Turn it on us. Nah, you're not the ones that
Why
are
has
forcing
this
it.
water got bubbles in it?
I don't know. I feel like whoever we talk about having ADHD and we're all over the place, can't even
I don't
hold down a
care.
conversation.
I don't really think there's an issue with that, to
No,
be
I
honest
don't,
with you.
but I don't know. I feel
We're trying
bad
to
for the
get it
audience.
all in one set. No, they like it. And
All right, I have a question for you.
Go on for it. Go on for it.
Do you think? Yeah, I remember when.
Oh wait, can I talk about what I wanted to talk about first before you ask your question?
Okay, we may do that.
Sorry,
Thank you for cutting me off.
it's only because I feel like it's it's weird because what I'm about to talk about involves this.
Oh, paranormal activity.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
no, here
so
we go.
They said, "Don't you dare!"
Yeah, they're like, can I just? Don't you dare think about that.
Okay, sorry to interrupt you, because I think it's going to be kind of short, and I think what you're going to talk about might be a bit longer.
No, it's not, but
Yes, the other way around. Anyway, so basically, we never really talk about paranormal things or jinns, and people have said to us, "Can you tell us jinn stories?" And like, basically, people say that, and I'm just like, I don't really have any jinn stories,
Yeah.
but. The other night, obviously I live by myself now, and they say that when a woman lives by herself, she's more vulnerable to like jinns.
Jinns are like, how do you explain
Oh yeah,
it?
by the way, sorry, for people that don't know what jinns are, they're basically like demons. That's the only way I can explain it.
Yeah.
It's like demons or like...
Can you say devils?
No, not devils, because
devil
there's some,
is-
and
yeah.
some, there's some like, they have different religions. They're not devils. They're just basically, we are in our universe and they're living amongst us. They're just like, I don't know how to explain it.
If we're not explaining it well, just Google search, open a tab, and just.
They're
what is
just
a
like
jinn?
creatures that are living in this
Do you know
world
what?
with us.
Just actually search what is jinn.
Google it. Imagine it just come up with Nisrin.
Picture of you.
Laddie
What
did
is
day.
a jinn?
Let me see.
Thank you, saved me from having to try and read that.
I'm not reading that. I'm just seeing mythology and philology and... Wait, someone made a funny joke on my... Now that we're talking about jinns, sorry, this is so all over the place. But
No, just stick to the subject.
Hey, you're gonna laugh. I promise you, you're gonna laugh.
Okay, go.
You're gonna laugh. Someone said there's 3 jinns in every glass of water. 2 hydrogens and 1 oxygen.
Yeah, that is quite jokes.
Laugh then.
Let's move on now.
Okay, sorry. Okay, basically just Google it. If you want to know what a jinn is, it's Jinn. It's basically like a demon, okay? Or like, I don't know if we can say that.
There's someone watching going, I know what jinn is. I have it every Saturday with my sister Margaret.
Oh. I'm saying, imagine...
No one's going to laugh. Is anyone going to laugh?
No. I'm saying, imagine the jinns are in here now. Like, I'm not a demon.
That was even worse.
Hey, on fake laugh. Okay,
right, let's go.
So I've just been having a few weird things happen to me in my flat, and obviously I just live by myself, and it's a bit scary. I've never experienced anything like that personally in my own room or anything.
So what's been happening?
So like, I had sleep paralysis, and I've never had it before.
Oh yeah, you told me.
And I'm not gonna lie to you, I was scared to sleep the next 2 nights, and not just that.
I'm gonna explain what sleep paralysis is. Basically.
Okay, we did speak about it before, but explain it again.
New viewers. So sleep paralysis is when basically in your sleep. So basically, when you go into a deep sleep, your body becomes paralyzed. It turns into like a paralyzed state. But I can't even speak. It goes into a paralyzed state, meaning you can't move, you can't do anything because you're sleeping. But what sleep paralysis is when your mind wakes up and there's a delay in waking up your body. So you can wake up and then you cannot move. You feel like paralyzed, and that's what that is. And you're like half asleep, so you're in and out of it. You're not fully awake like this. It's almost
but
like you're in
a lot
this
of people
state.
believe that sleep paralysis is when there's a demon sitting on your chest or a jinn.
Yeah.
And that's the reason you can't move. And not just Muslims believe that. You know, like a lot of people believe
Really?
that. Yeah.
Oh,
like
I thought it was Muslims as
if
well.
you Google sleep paralysis, it will come up with a photo of a demon sitting on your chest.
I feel sorry for anyone that's going to experience this after this, and we're just explaining it like this, and they're like, no.
So basically, I experienced sleep paralysis for the first time, but I was kind of on my side, so I wasn't.
They're the worst ones.
I wasn't. No, I think I would have found it a lot better than being. The worst thing is my hand was off the bed.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god! Imagine if you could feel something going.
You know that meme of "Don't put your feet off the bed. The demons will eat your feet," and then you stick your.
Oh, that's so dirt. Why did I know it wasn't going to be innocent? You said it like it was an innocent thing.
You said it to me, I think.
No.
There's this meme that says like
no,
the mum's,
we don't need to explain it.
The mum's saying to her son, "Don't put your feet off the bed. The monsters will eat your feet." And then you just see him sticking his out of the bed. Astaghfirullah. Anyway, so I had that, and I'm not gonna lie to you. Afterwards, I was kind of so.
Wait, explain to us, what did it feel like?
It felt like, because basically I was half asleep. When I say half asleep, I don't usually feel this, but the last few like weeks I've been feeling like just when I wake up, I'm literally just so drowsy, and this is another reason why I'm a bit concerned. So I was half asleep to the point where I was so scared, but I feel like God allowed me to be half asleep so that I'm not fully waking up and can't sleep.
Yeah.
Because I was like this, and then I had it for about 30 minutes. Not 30 minutes. For about, I said 30 minutes.
I'm guaranteed
I meant
it was
30
like
seconds.
Yeah, it would be short, but it feels kind of long.
It was short. It didn't feel long.
Oh, okay.
And then as I...
Bloody hell, you're all over the... Did you take like a bloody shot of Red Bull or something before you go?
No, listen, as I turned over, I just kept having tingling in my body, and it would go and come back and go and come back.
Yeah.
Does that ever happen to you?
I don't know.
Like pins and needles, and it would come throughout my whole body and go and come back?
I don't know if that's sleep paralysis. Sleep paralysis is when you feel yourself falling into it sometimes, and you literally can't move.
Yeah, that's what I was going through.
Let me explain to you, because I went through a stage where I was having sleep paralysis like once a week. Like, it was really bad.
That's so bad. But
I
do
need
you
to look into
recite
that, actually.
when you recite your du'as, or you recite
Yeah.
does it happen that night?
No, it does. Yeah, it does. I have recite it every night. But listen, this is what.
But do you recite the exact du'as that protect you from it?
Oh no, probably
Because
not.
there's supplications you're meant to do.
Yeah, I don't. But this is what it is. Yeah.
Imagine the jinn's Muslim. He's like, I like this.
What?
You know they say.
Oh yeah. I get it. Sorry, my brain's a bit slow today, so I didn't pick up
What's
on
wrong
that.
with you? Come here.
Ow.
Sorry.
All right, so my sleep paralysis goes like this. I'll obviously be asleep, or I'll wake up out of it, and I can't move anything, and I'm literally there, and I'm like, I'm trying to move, and I'm like half asleep. I'm trying to get myself up, so I'm like pushing, and after a while, you start getting too deep into it, and you're thinking, and you'll be like, I can't breathe, and you feel like you're slowly not being able to breathe, and then you're like.
That reminds me of a month ago when all I heard was help.
Oh, yeah. Wait, I'll explain to that in a bit. But anyway, so I'm like, once I'm in my sleep paralysis, I start like reading sort of from the Quran, and I'm trying to get out of it, and then eventually you always get out of it, but I end up going like this, and you'll see it. If I put a camera in my room, you'll see me go like trying to move, and then eventually I'll just go and like throw my whole arm. I feel sorry for my wife one day. Gonna knock her
Bang
up.
her in her face. She goes to her in-laws' house. What happened? Nothing. I tripped.
I opened the cupboard door. But nah, that's what happened to me, and it's really bad. I'm not gonna lie to you, the side ones are the worst.
I don't find it that.
At least when I'm laying on my back, I'm like, okay, like there's nothing restricting my airway. Like I feel like I can breathe, and I just need to like wake up. But the ones when I'm on my side and my face is like half on the thing, I'm like, I feel like I can't breathe, and I feel like I'm like covering myself.
Tell them about the other day. Well, it wasn't the other day, it was like a month ago.
Yeah, it was a month ago.
But I sleep really late. I sleep literally like 4 a.m. and then it's like 3 a.m. and I'm just here.
No. So basically what it was I don't know, I think I was under a lot of stress. Like I had a lot of personal things going on. So my mind, I was just so stressed. I had things going on. And I went to sleep and I had a bad day the day before. I sound like a little kid. But anyway, I had sleep paralysis. And in the sleep paralysis, I felt like I could see someone there. And I was trying to move up and get up and I couldn't. But I was like almost awake, almost trying to move my body, and I was screaming for help. So in my mind, I felt like I was saying it really loud. I was like, help, like screaming, and I was like, I know someone can hear me. And I could hear Nisrin walking about.
Do you know how annoying it must be to just hear someone living their
it was
life,
so stressed out. I could hear you stepping downstairs, and at one point you're like, what's going on? You didn't really like, and I was like,
I went downstairs because I thought it was Mum calling me,
and I was literally screaming for help.
You know what's funny?
Around like
I said to Mum, I said, what's that noise? She goes, oh, nothing, it's the TV. I was like, okay. I went up to my room.
I was in my room getting tortured. I was like, help.
And then I finally came into your room because I heard you again, and you were like, you were half asleep. You're like, I just had sleep paralysis. Okay, speaking
what
of,
did you hear?
I just kept like, oh, like that.
Oh my, that's kind of scary.
And let's talk about the time where Ayub told me to wake him up in 30 minutes.
Oh yeah.
I swear he was like, Nishan, I'm going to sleep. Can you wake me up in 30 minutes? So I came in his room and I was like. He was like, Nisrin, wake me up in 30 minutes. I need to sleep for a bit. I think he was for Fajr.
Yeah.
Came in his room and I was like, Ayub, wake up. I was like, what do you want?
I switched.
He's like, I'm trying to sleep. What do you want? I was like, you told me to wake you up in 30 minutes. He was like, oh, yeah.
Do you know why? Because there's a reoccurring thing when you live in here is, for some reason, everyone in my house would find a way to wake me up as soon as I've fallen asleep. And I'm someone that finds it very hard to fall asleep. So as soon as I get into that, I'm falling asleep. If I get woken up, I'll find it hard again. So as soon as I'm woken up in that state, I'm like, like I was literally just.
Why don't you get a white noise thingy? You know, you get a machine and it does white noise and it blocks out. It basically, you focus on that so you don't focus on your other anxieties. And Fedor's has it. Every time I walk past a room, I'm like, why is there an ocean? I swear. And she told me it helps so much because she's an overthinker and she says that usually before she sleeps she'll think and think, but this allows you to focus on the sounds and it helps you sleep as well. I'll show you the one she's got. It's like a white noise.
Do you know what? That kind of makes sense.
Yeah, because you don't focus on your thoughts.
I'm not glad you know why, because I've fallen asleep on FaceTime before and I can hear the ambient of the other room, like and for some reason I was even saying, like, every time I fall asleep on FaceTime I find it so much easier to fall asleep. Yeah,
because you don't think about it. If you're, I'm okay, I'm alright, but I'm saying, well, not really, but kind of, if you're just sleeping to silence, the only thing you have to focus on is what's going on in your mind.
Yeah, that is.
But if you focus on like this waves, it does like waves, sea, and like wind, and like Amazon rainforest.
Yeah, that'd be sick. Have you? I will definitely try it out, inshallah it works. Have you ever tried in your sleep to do, like, I saw this TikTok where they say count to 60 7 times if you're trying to fall asleep? That's how desperate I was one time, and I was like going, and for the first few nights it worked. Like, I'd get to like the 4th 60 and I'd be like, knock out and then wake up and be like,
you know how they say count sheep? I never understood that.
I think it's just you count until like you slowly just.
But how do you count the sheep? Do you have to count them jumping, or do you just count them in a whole room, or how do you
jumping,
count?
I think that's how the cartoons always showed it. Them jumping over a fence.
Yeah.
1, 2.
Yeah. But like, how do you count them, or does your brain just get wider? You zoom out of the world and you see bare sheep, and now you got more anxiety.
Yeah, you're like, there's so many sheep, I can't sleep.
I've never understood this. But yeah.
Can I go back to what I was going to say?
You may.
So I had a flashback to when I was in primary school, and we were on a school trip, and for some reason everyone on the bus was just like, we're all at the back, and they're like, okay, so whoever can make themselves cry right now wins.
What?
So we all had to like force ourselves to cry on demand. So we're like, whoever can
do
cry.
that?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Back then, I don't know why I was sick at it. I just sat there and I started thinking of like messed up things, like family members dying, and I was like, And then like we all tried as hard as we could, and then like tears started coming down. I was like, yes. And when I think back to it, I was like, what the hell? The things are going through my head. People getting ripped.
Should we try it now?
No, but you look like you're already there.
No, that's because I'm laughing.
Yeah, you're one step ahead.
Should we try it now, Ayub?
Okay, right. Well, let's see who.
Clickbait.
No, wait. Do you know what they're gonna think that our other episode was fake?
Oh yeah, no. Let's go.
Alright, ready. But I don't want to look at you because I feel like
okay, don't
we have to
look at
stare at the camera and actually try and make ourselves. Alright, first one to get a tear. But what if we're here in silence for 5 minutes?
Just go.
And the Spotify listeners are like, what's going on?
Fast forward it. Go.
Okay, ready? You're trying to push it out. I can just hear it. Like you're trying to push something out.
I don't know what to think of. I don't really care about anything or anyone.
You look like you're really crying.
Okay.
Right, ready? I can't do it with the cameras on me. I can't lie to you. Just don't blink. Or blink a lot and you'll push something
got a
out.
tear, look.
Yeah, nearly.
I yawned.
Oh.
I can't do this.
Yeah, I can't either.
Okay, so...
You're literally about to cry.
Clickbait, come on.
Alright, go. Same one.
Okay, yeah, that is a bit weird. I'm not gonna lie. How the hell would anyone do that? What do you think of? Like, dead cats and stuff?
No, I used to just think of like sad things that have happened before. You bring them back up.
Oh, childhood trauma.
I'm nearly there, look.
Snap out of it, boy.
Okay. What would you do if your husband had like a really like weird like yawn? Like a what would you do? Would you be with him still?
I'll get the ick.
Would you get the ick?
Yes, I would get the ick.
Would you actually?
Listen to
what
this.
if you didn't find out until you're married though? One morning you both just waking up, you're like, first night of marriage.
I'll slap him.
Who
the hell is she? Who is she? Where is she hiding?
Like, I hope you slept well. I'm so tired.
Don't do that again, You're right. So listen to this, right? My flat, I have you know the girl I told you about. Did you keep it in the last episode? The one that pretended she was adopted.
Oh, yeah, we did.
She lives.
That's how you don't watch.
No, I usually do, but I skip through it. She lives two episodes.
2 episodes away.
She lives 2 doors down from me, right? Yeah, 2 doors down, and basically, I always have my window open, and she lives in like a little room, like a shed thing, and her door's always open. And it was about 3 a.m., right? And I had a couple friends over, and it was 3 a.m. and she had loads of friends over and they were making noise. Like I had like 2 people over and we were just chilling.
Yeah.
Whereas she was having a bit of a party and it was loud. So we got one of my friends to go to the window and literally just go, hey, in an American accent as well, can you keep it down? I got work in the morning. Yeah. Literally, it was so funny. Hey, I'm trying to sleep in it.
You're right.
Too excited.
Yeah, you're bare gas for some reason. But yeah, what did they do? Did they say anything?
Hey, I'm trying to sleep in here. Can you keep it down? But it was an American accent, and it was just so weird. And all you hear is them first when he's when. Listen, anyway.
I'll cut that out.
Okay, you can cut it out. Just cut the whole thing out.
No, not the whole thing. Just you saying that.
No, just cut the whole thing out.
Oh, what? I was excited.
We can.
Is it because I wasn't laughing at your joke?
No, because you said you're gonna cut it out. Did you want to cut it out?
No.
Anyway, so my friend.
I meant like the voice, like, the you saying.
I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, you do what you want to do.
Yeah.
So then, what happened is at first they went silent. Like they kept it down because they wanted to hear what was being said.
Yeah.
And then they just slowly closed their door.
That's nice.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Definitely should have cut that.
And also, I need to say something else that's funny. I already told you this, but on my bedroom room, right, I have a balcony. Not a balcony. I have like a thing that you can climb onto, and when you climb onto it, you can sit somewhere. And I sit there to watch the view sometimes.
Oh, you showed me when I was at yours.
I've watched it.
Oh, you can tell me about
I watched the sunrise, right?
Yeah.
And Fedor's got like bare social anxiety when it comes to other humans. So she came out with me once.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's where social anxiety.
Yeah, not really. Yeah, actually, it's social.
Can't be around cats. Can't be around dogs.
That is true. Listen, Fedor has social anxiety, right? And we were sitting. I said, "Come sit with me. Let's watch the sunset." She was taking videos, and while we were doing it, basically the balcony that we actually sit on is technically my neighbour's.
Yeah.
And while we were doing it, she was like, "Nishan, shh, be quiet." Like she didn't want to wake him up. She was scared he'd come out. We're technically sitting on his balcony.
Yeah.
She was like, "Shh, Nissan, shh." And Ayub, you don't understand. I got off before her. I shut the window, and from my window I go, "Hey neighbour, I'm on your balcony." Wallah, and she was sat there.
What if he came out? You're right. She's like, no.
I've been waiting for you. Do you not think that's hilarious?
She moved in.
Do you not think that's funny?
That is funny. That's the type of thing I'd do as well.
I feel like living with yourself is fun because you can just like do weird stuff.
If my friend lived with me, I feel sorry for them because I'd be like on their case, like like doing that type of stuff to them, annoying them all the time. I thought you meant you'd
be like, "Why are you not doing your dishes?"
Oh no, I'd probably be like that as well if they weren't. Yeah. Would you not?
Yeah, I guess.
Right, so
I want to talk now.
Oh, you've been talking.
Okay, you still got more to talk about.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, all right.
So, I was watching Vikings. Do you know what Vikings is?
Mhm.
Huh? Do you actually?
Is it better than Game of Thrones? I've never watched it. I've just
It's
heard
not better than Game of
about
Thrones.
it.
It's good though. It's not better than Game of Thrones, but it's good. It's like at that level, like where it's nice to watch if you like Game of Thrones. Anyway.
Is it how good out of 10? What would you rate Game of Thrones, not including the ending?
10.
Okay, and what would you rate Vikings?
8.
Okay.
So, I was watching it and I was thinking of the concept of war because they go to like England, they're Vikings and they fight in war with like the other people. And I thought, when you watch them type of things like war, even think of Game of Thrones, yeah? Don't you think it's mad that was real? Like, that's how war was. It was a bunch of people that meet at a field with swords and they'd all run into a massive pit together.
Why?
And it's not like an actual fighting involved. You just got to be lucky.
You got it's literally lucky.
Just wait.
Imagine being at the front of that though.
But some people are so like brave.
But
they're
what
on
do
it.
you gain out of just killing each other?
No.
Can you not just have a mutual agreement and understand? It's funny because the strongest one wins, and it's like
it's not even the strongest one. It's just you have to be kind of lucky. I think you have to be good at fighting as well. But you could be the best warrior, and then just someone comes from behind.
Yeah. That's true.
But do you know what's funny is that kings would send their people and be like, now go fight for me. And then we all go with our swords and our shields for this guy at the back who's just chilling on his horse.
You know what's funny?
The flag people.
Being right at the end. Right at the end, that would be funny. You just there like waiting.
Yeah, you're like, I would if I was there. I'd be like, you don't go first.
Imagine
see
being
who's
at the
like
front.
dominating.
I'm not gonna lie. I would just sit on the floor and pretend to be dead.
No,
but
sometimes they go around and
do they?
to check.
Apparently, Islamically, that's really haram to do, and because war is like a big thing.
Yeah, you have to be on it.
But apparently you running away from war as a man is very,
very
bad.
Yeah, it's really bad. You have to be on it.
Why?
What do you mean why?
Poor person.
No, I'm not gonna lie to you. When I think about it, I would like to believe what. Oh, okay. I would like to believe that I'd be on it.
You know what's funny? Who decides the location and time you meet?
That's what I was thinking as well.
Or do you just travel towards each other and then when you get to each other?
No, they scout out where they're gonna do it. They do. Trust me. I was watching it. They scout out like, all right, we're
do you
gonna do it
think
this
there'll
big
be another
field.
war in our lifetime? Because obviously, Islamically, we believe that there's gonna be one. But I'm saying, in our lifetime,
technically, there's not wars. It's just all these haters.
But I know. But I'm saying the way that I know. I'm not talking about bombings and stuff like that. I mean a physical war where they have a link up and
what hands go.
Oh yeah, I'm forgetting. We're just thinking about sword wars. You forgetting?
That's what I just said to you.
You forgetting guns?
No,
World War II.
That's what I'm saying to you.
Oh, you think about that? I was just thinking of.
Oh, I'm talking about back in the day.
Yeah, see, I'm thinking. Are you forgetting about World War II and stuff?
You're thinking when is there going to be like an actual countries meet face to face and go off with I don't know, that's a madness. I feel like it's too ridiculous now. There's nukes and everything, like we'd end up ending the world.
I think it's so sad. I just feel so bad for everyone that's had to do that.
It is deep, but I'm going to mention one thing because that's what I want to talk about. In the war back in the day, I don't think they do it anymore, but there's certain people that are dedicated just to hold the flag.
I'll be that person.
Yeah, but think about this. How funny is that they've all come to this agreement that the flag people...
Sorry.
What?
You got blackhead. Can I pop it for you later?
Don't say that on camera.
It might be. It might not be. Let me see. Oh no, it's a beauty spot. You've never had one there.
I've always had one there.
Oh, sorry.
What the hell? Imagine doing that. Oh, come here. You got the biggest spot on you there. Let me pop it later.
I'm sorry, guys. See what I mean? I can't focus on things.
Trying to speak to you.
I'm really interested in this conversation, by the way. Like, I genuinely find it interesting.
People that are dedicated just to holding the flag of the country.
Are you sure?
Yes. They're called
flag
bearers.
You know what I think so tapped? Why are you killing the horse and chopping the horse head off?
That is so deep.
That is mean.
They don't even have anything to do with it. You just chucking them in. But anyway, there's a flag person. Imagine, everyone has this rule that you just don't kill the flag person. What happens at the end of the fight? I'm guessing because you never really see them. They just stand there with the flag.
Oh yeah, maybe because you need to.
It.
My thing is this: what if you kill someone on your team?
Yeah, I don't know.
I guess you wear outfits and stuff.
There's people that accidentally do probably. They go to swing at that person, then they got this and the knife in the back.
And how long does the fight go on for?
Until one is like.
I've heard that they go on from hours.
Well, it depends. Some of them will retreat if they're losing quick. They just got to fight.
That's so sad. I'm not gonna lie. I really hate. I want to say I'm against it, but I can't be, because even Islamically, like, war is a thing. But I hate the thought of violence, and this day and age, like, it's not even wars. It's literally just innocent people dying.
That our religion is the only religion that actually has what's called rules and regulation to war and certain things that you can't cross with innocent people, with children, with, do you know what I mean? Like, we're the only, everything else is like, do what you want.
Just, yeah.
Which is a bit messed up.
Yeah, but I'm saying I understand, but it's just really sad concept to think of it.
Yeah.
And you know what? Like, even the men that go to war and have gone to war in the past, think about their wives and their mothers at home. Imagine sitting there and knowing that while you're at home, that's going on with someone that you love.
Think about World War II, World War, these people that, like, they had to let all the men go. All
that's
the women,
so sad.
And they're like, okay, he's going to go to war. I hope he comes back.
That's so sad. That is honestly...
That kind of still happens.
And you know what? There
was
some things I seen on Twitter where men that had died in World War 1 and 2 would have notes from their wives in their pockets, or they'd die with, like, love letters and, like, deep photos and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean?
That's very deep.
So sad. Why did we have to end this podcast on a sad note?
No, we're not ending it on a sad note. Another thing is this. Don't you think it's weird that, like, back in the day, they used to have people that would try to take over the world? Like, there's Genghis Khan and, like, all these, like, the Ottoman Empire, and, like, there would be people that would go and we want to try and take over the world.
But why do humans care that much?
But what I'm trying to say is this.
But what do they gain out of that?
They rule.
Yeah, but why do you want to? Why don't you just rule your own life?
No, that's... Nisrin, come on, man. That's a stupid question.
Not really.
Well, you imagine you get to be in charge of everything, or...
Why would you want to?
Because someone else is, and you don't want them to be in charge.
I just don't understand it. Even this whole Game of Thrones, fighting for land, fighting for the castles. Just go, be content.
But that was success back in the day. That's like you wanting to be famous now. That's how they used to do it.
Yeah, but I wouldn't kill for it.
Yeah, but some people would. That was fame back then. People would do and take over the world because they wanted to be famous.
I think it's the devil whispering in your ear.
Yeah, obviously. But anyway, listen. What's mad is that no one does that now. Like, all the countries have accepted. We're all our countries, and we're not going to go and try to take over your country and make it part of our country.
Yeah, it's not all the countries. Free Palestine.
Free Palestine.
But yeah, another thing that's kind of sad about that is how this whole Palestine thing is not a trend anymore, so it's not being spoken about, as if nothing's going on anymore.
Yeah.
You know, they stopped protests because there was a ceasefire and stuff, but I feel like we should always be protesting.
It came back though.
Yeah, they did end up doing it again, but I mean, it's just sad that it's not deemed as a trend. It's
sad that we physically can't do anything.
Yeah.
All we can do is, like, support in the sense of charities and, like, spread awareness, but no one's really in charge of what happens until the people on that side decide to stop.
I think this world's horrible. I'm not going to lie to you.
Yeah, but this world is meant to break our hearts. You know that.
Yeah.
It's all part of the test. It's all part of life.
Guys, anything bad that's happening to you, like, just know that you're going to get through it. Inshallah. And there's always light at the end of the tunnel, and just life gets better. Like, you're not really going to be so happy in this life, but it's all about appreciating the little things.
Yeah.
That's why I say I don't want to be a billionaire rich. I want to be rich to the point where I'll still enjoy it if I buy, like, a nice pair of shoes or a car, and I can help people.
But I'm not lying to you. I don't even really care about being that rich.
I just want to be content, so I'm not stressed.
I want to have enough money to just not have to work a 9 to 5.
Yeah.
And be able to go on holidays, own a house, and just, like, spend time with my family. Yeah, I'll still be doing work and doing this, but, like, on my own time. Who wants to be
rich? Who really wants to be that rich?
Yeah, I mean, it would be nice, but at the same time, like, I know it, like, I have a realistic mindset where I think it's possible, but at the same time, I'm not gonna die if I don't get that. Like, no, the end of the world. Like, at the end of the day, like, if it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be. Like, everything's written for you. You have to work towards it, but at the same time, it's reaching a place of content, happiness, and I think a lot of people when they get rich and famous, they're not even happy. They're still depressed. They still got everything. There's a lot of
millionaires that
and they talk about
it, killing themselves.
Yeah, they talk about it. They say I thought money was gonna save me, but it doesn't.
It doesn't. But that's why I say it's all about being content. And I hope that you do achieve your goals, inshallah. I really pray that everyone here gets to the point where, if that's not what you want, you don't have to work a 9 to 5, and you can be content and just live your life and enjoy your life and help people around you.
That maybe, inshallah. I mean, that's funny because we're, like, cussing out, like, I just don't want a 9 to 5, but there's people that really just want a 9 to 5.
Are you sure, Ayub?
There is. If you want a 9 to 5, let us know. And it's not a bad thing.
I don't think it's a bad thing, but I really don't think I've ever met someone that's like, yeah, I love.
But what people that want to be a lawyer or a doctor or these are them type of jobs. to like actually go to work every day.
Okay, I understand that, right? Because
there's people that study
it's like
for 11 years, 8 years.
It's kind of more interesting. I'm talking more retail and... Actually, no, I'm not. I'm talking about everything.
Yeah, you're talking about everything.
Yeah.
But a doctor's like a higher
Sorry,
job.
I may sound very silly, but for my thing is, I don't understand how anyone could desire to work for someone else.
Yeah, but it depends. Because we're talking again about like contentment and being happy. Working as a doctor, you're working for someone else, but think about that role, what you're doing for people.
True.
Like, that's amazing.
True, you're right.
And some people are so passionate about it.
And being a
that
lawyer
it doesn't matter.
as well.
Yeah, and just doing these things. Sometimes you have so much
Helping
passion
other
for
people.
it. It just doesn't matter whether you're working for someone else or whether you're doing something else because you enjoy it.
That is true. And if you think about it, those are the people that make the world go round. Yeah. Nurses and doctors.
And don't forget, the more people that don't want to make it, the better, because you need like normal people.
Huge competition's gone.
Yeah.
No, you know what? You've changed my mind in this episode. I do understand, because at first I was like, why? And now I'm just like a bit more open-minded, because I do understand there's people that just want to live to help other people.
And it's not
like
even just helping other people.
What is it then?
It's just sometimes people don't care about having money. They're just happy to be living, to have the relationships that have, which we should actually be like.
Yeah, you're right.
It's all about your family, your friends, and like being a good person at heart. You don't have to have money. And
no,
do
I
these
get
things.
that. I'm not talking about money. My thing is, it's not even the money aspect of it. It's the actual physical working aspect of it.
Some people have 9 to 5, but they make a lot of money.
Yeah, I'm not talking about money. I don't care about being rich. Wallah, I really don't care about being rich at all. I do want to get to the point where I don't have to worry about money. Do you get it? I don't want to be like, oh my God, bills and stress about it. But I don't care about being rich. I want to be able to help people and, you know?
Yeah.
But it's more, for me, is the physical side of it. Physically getting up
and going to work
at 7 a.m. and getting this and then coming back tired and then not having time for yourself. That's what I'm talking about.
But you know, sometimes when you have too much time for yourself, you find yourself more depressed.
And that's why I'm depressed.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you find yourself... Sometimes people are happy because they keep themselves busy. Have you never had like a busy... Well, we have a busy week and you realise you haven't even had time to stop and stress about things.
Yeah.
You've just been focusing on getting stuff done. And I realised that helps a lot of people.
Yeah.
But then it's bad. As soon as they have one day where they can't do anything, they're just stressed and they're like, what do I do?
Yeah, I agree. Well, yeah, interesting.
Yeah.
So, guys...
I think that's the end of the episode.
I think it is the end of the episode.
I swear you snorted some crack before you came on. I probably did as well, but I probably just matched your energy. We were like,
there is some things you need to cut out in this, but I think it's like 1 or 2 things.
I can't even remember. We'll find out when I start editing. Woo, 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 woo.
Right, guys, I have the shout out of the week. You could find me crying on my pillow. I was hiding it because I thought there might be something bad on there, but then I realised I actually have nothing to hide.
Shout out of the week.
Okay, so shout out of the week is from Nisreen Ulad.
You're showing yourself out.
No, I don't know if I'm saying that for Ulad. I don't know how if I'm saying it properly. Okay, I always listen to these podcasts on Spotify, but here to comment. Love your vibe, guys. Y'all are authentic and honest, and I really love that. Good job, guys. Keep up the good work. Hope y'all will enjoy all the things you do in life. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless you guys. Allahumma ameen. Ameen.
And
thank you so much. And the same for you and every single person watching this and every single person that likes the video and every single person that subscribed. That dua to all of you guys.
Also, thank you very much. And this is another shout out to the Spotify listeners. Forget we actually have people that just listen on Spotify.
Yeah,
we love you, baby.
Thank you, Queen, as well, for listening and taking your time to comment. We love you and we appreciate you.
Don't forget, guys, we're going to do what they called pop-up. Is it pop-up?
Yeah, I think we should start planning that.
At 10K.
Guys, if you aren't subscribe to us, because when we hit 10K, we are going to plan a...
I feel like we're saying it as if like we're this big thing. Like, you're going to get to meet us if we hit 10K.
No, I don't think so at all. I don't care if 5 people show up.
Yeah, I know, same. But I'm just saying it sounds like we think
I think it's going to be so
something.
lit. I say we do something like in Hyde Park, meet up with our peoples, do a little pop-up.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
I think it'll be really nice.
Inshallah. But yeah, 10K, road to 10K. We appreciate all your support. We love you all. Nisrin, where can I find you?
You can find me, it's Nisrin, on...
That's dead.
You can find me crying on my pillow. You can find me at It's Nisrin on Instagram and TikTok.
You can find me at Kayla Cash on all social media platforms. Don't forget to follow Sadly Relatable Podcast on Instagram and TikTok. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support. We love you, baby. Thank you for everything you've done for us. Woo!
Love you guys.
Peace. Peace.